Почитувани дами и господа, Ваши екселенции, почитуван доктор Акан Сувер.
Ladies and gentlemen, dear friends, allow me to begin by thanking for the hospitality, the democracy, So today we find ourselves at a moment when global challenges are intertwined, from humanitarian crisis to geopolitical turmoil, from climate change to intercultural tensions. That naturally much of our attention is focused on bringing peace.
Демократијата и човековите права. Во 1945 година имаше само 12 земји кои беа демократии. Денес се
Democracy and human rights. There is the ideal and reality. There is populism and manipulation. There is the democracy and human rights, the Declaration of Human Rights, and
Поред истражувањата, денес има повеќе робови отколку кога било досега. Над 40 милиони. Економски просперитет, но за кого? Светската економија порасна 40.
Since the war, the global economy has grown 40-fold. So science and technology have transformed our world. But wealth is far from equally distributed. There is 1% of humanity owns nearly half of the world's riches. And millions of children are denied education, and millions go hungry. And despite abundancy of global food production, growth has come at the cost of justice and sustainability. Now, the global order, the stability or new chaos. Institutions like the UN, NATO, and the IMF were built to maintain peace and order. But today they face deep crisis. The UN Security Council is paralyzed by rivalries, and financial institutions often create dependence rather than development. Instead of global stability, we witness growing order, and the old order is fading and the new one remains undefined. So where do we go from here? After 8 years, we learned a lot, but we are acting on those lessons. Peace is not just the absence of war, it is the presence of justice, dignity, and freedom. And that is our shared responsibility. Our generation must confront the new challenges: artificial intelligence, climate collapse, and digital surveillance. Technology can liberate us or it can enslave us. Will we create new values or repeat old mistakes? 80 years ago, the world vowed never again. So today, that promise must be expanded, not only to prevent war, but to fight poverty, injustice, and fear. So, this is not idealism, it is necessity, and the choice is ours. Thank you.